good Tuesday morning. We're chatting about the weather for today. It's first night of Nyosa as Fiesta continues here in San Antonio. It's mostly cloudy out there right now. There is some rain, but it's not a lot. Mostly just sprinkles and some light rain on the west side and some moving into Medina County and areas across the hill country. But for now, mostly light activity. Feel free to comment down below if you have any questions. I know a lot of folks are probably wondering about Nyosa tonight, if it's going to be okay. I do think overall it'll be fine. However, we'll have to watch radar very closely because rain and a few storms will be around. It's not necessarily going to be right over downtown, but especially east of San Antonio towards Seguin, towards San Marcos, towards LaGrange and Gonzales. That's where they could see a few more isolated storms develop later on today between 3 and 7 p.m. So we'll dive into the timing, show you the details, give you everything you need to know for today's weather. But yes, light rain right now, mostly clouds, and there's a small chance at a storm later on this evening. We'll show you more on that coming up. All right, mostly cloudy, overcast skies. Now, before we get to the forecast, look how much rain we've picked up so far this month. Now, so far, month-to-date rainfall, let me put this on, perfect. Our month-to-date rainfall is 3.42. It's the bottom left-hand corner number. April average, the typical April in San Antonio gives us about 2.42. We're at 3.42, so we're doing phenomenal. It's the first time we've been above average on rainfall for a long time. As a matter of fact, I do think it's probably been about 15 or 16 months since our rainfall amounts. That's our month-to-date rainfall, which is at 3.42. It's been over 15 months since it's actually been above average. Every single month this year, including almost every single month last year, was spent below normal. I mean, our rain has been really in short supply, which is a result of the drought, ongoing drought in San Antonio. So this month is doing fantastic, but it's not lining up with what we want for Fiesta, right? 65 degrees, we're at a very mild temperature, but notice the clouds are kind of looking darker, right? A little ominous in the distance. This is San Antonio International. And overcast skies, gray and gloomy, light rain around. Now notice on radar, this is as of 10:25 a.m. as we're live. A few storms and a few showers out near Victoria and south of Cuero. That's where it's a little bit more abundant. Zooming into San Antonio, there's rain out there. So if you're traveling between Somerset to 151 to SeaWorld to Culebra to Bandera Road, there's a little bit of light rain on the south and southwest side of San Antonio. Not severe. These are not associated with any thunder or lightning. These are not organized showers, but there is rain out there. So you can see as I zoom in into, let's say, the outside edge of 1604 near Von Ormy and south of Wolf Stadium, not too far from Lackland Air Force Base, there's that light shower, right, and near Columbia Heights as well. Outside of Castroville, Lytle, some light rain as well. And yeah, so we have some showers out there this afternoon. Don't care about Fiesta, we need water. So bring on the rain. Yes, that's very true. It's very true. Considering San Antonio is an exceptional drought, last year was the second driest year on record. Yeah, we need rain. That is for sure. It's just hard because, a lot of folks want to go out to Nyosa tonight, they want to go to Fiesta de los Rios, they want to go to any Fiesta event, and it sucks because like last Thursday, it was a large thunderstorm overhead. Saturday was good. Sunday was a little cool, like for Fiesta de los Niños, there was an event and it was just chilly outside. Now we're a little bit more mild, we'll be near 79 today with some rain around. Now, as I zoom out and show you kind of the bigger picture, there's moisture moving in from the west, and a lot of that is now moving into Bandera County towards Fair Oaks Ranch, Utopia. Yeah, north of Hondo and across Medina Lake. Now, again, this is not severe. These are just kind of light spritzes of rain moving in from west to east, but that's setting up the stage for more potential for some weather later on this afternoon. So at the moment, I'll go back. If you're just joining us, rewind the clock. Here's the radar as of 10:27 a.m. Light rain in the downtown area south of the Alamo Dome and north of I-35 on Von Ormy and near Wolf Stadium. Light showers out there, just a light sprinkle, light shower in southwestern San Antonio. And some more rain out near Bandera, Lakey, and moving into northern Medina County. So again, we have a lot of moisture overhead in the lower to middle to higher levels of the atmosphere. So all we need something to do is to pop that off, and we may have something later on this afternoon. Meantime, 65 in San Antonio, 61 at Bernie, we're at 63 at Kerrville, 70 at Cotulla, and pretty uniform across the board. Winds from the southeast. What those are doing is they're cranking in a little bit more moisture, which is why there is some patchy fog, but not widespread between northwestern San Antonio, between Fair Oaks Ranch to Kerrville, to Kendall County, and even some reduced visibility out in Kerrville and Fredericksburg. So today's going to be gloomy. It's going to be gray. There will be a few peaks in sun maybe this afternoon. Otherwise, it's going to be mostly cloudy all day long. Make sure the graphic works okay. Perfect. Okay. So notice between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m., there will be some isolated storms around. It's not going to be a lot, but if you get lucky enough to get under one of these spotty storms, it could drop a pretty good amount of rainfall in a short amount of time. Now, that's not necessarily to say that it's going to be right over San Antonio, right over downtown, so I don't think Fiesta should be impacted a lot. However, notice by 3:30, 4:30, here's 4:30 today. Between here, Seguin, New Braunfels, Bernie, Hallettsville, LaGrange, Gonzales, Floresville, there will be one or two or three just pockets of rain, just isolated storms. And some of them could go severe. There's a low chance of that happening. We're not looking at anything too severe. But notice by 4:30 today, and we fast forward to 5:30, 6:30, most of it is east of San Antonio. But remind you, this is just a forecast model. This could easily shift farther west or even farther east towards Houston. So the big takeaway is there will be scattered rain around today and a few isolated storms at least through 6 o'clock and then backing off towards 10 p.m. tonight. So if you're heading out to Niosa tonight for opening night, I think you're okay. Maybe an umbrella just in case. And just keep an eye on radar if you have it on your phone, if you have any app, especially the KENS 5 app has it. If you have your own app, check radar before you go out tonight, especially around 3 and 4 p.m. because there will be a couple of isolated, localized downpours that move in from the south and then trend and travel farther north around the east side of San Antonio. But it looks like, based on forecast guidance, most of the rain, the heavier storms, does remain farther east. But again, this is just a forecast model. A lot of it can shift a little bit farther west or east in the coming hour. So we'll just have to see how Mother Nature plays out later on today. Now, if you're caught under a downpour, a quick tenth to a quarter is easily possible. You'll see this forecast model. It's not until Wednesday morning, Wednesday night, we get some good rain. And then especially Wednesday night, Thursday morning is when another front slides through, and that will spark off another round of some scattered storms. Now, those storms that form, especially late tomorrow night, early Thursday, will mainly be in the overnight. I do think it'll work out in our favor because every Fiesta event is the evening, like Niosa. And if you do plan on attending any Fiesta event, of course, keep up with the forecast, stay weather aware, but it looks like every single storm event that occurs in the next couple of days, it looks like it'll be in the overnight, working out in our favor after 11 p.m. and then lingering until about 7 a.m. the next morning. That's Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and then another chance for that Friday night into Saturday morning. In the meantime, for today, most of the storms will be very isolated. It's not going to be widespread, but there's a 40% chance that you do get under one of those showers or one of those storms. So here's today's forecast, up to 79. It'll be mild, but a little warm and a little muggy and a little damp, depending on where you're at. As we saw on radar, just very light rain through lunchtime, nothing too impressive, but between 3 and 7 p.m. tonight, there will be a couple of localized downpours and isolated storms around the area. Whether that's around San Antonio or Seguin or San Marcos or LaGrange or Gonzales, best chance at storms and highest coverage will be east of 35 with just a 40% chance in the city and in the metro. Tomorrow, a little bit better, 84, smaller chance at rain, better chance at storms late Wednesday night into Thursday morning, 78 on Thursday, 84 on Friday, and then a second round of some severe weather. A few thunderstorms will be possible Friday night and a Saturday morning. If you have plans this weekend, it should be fine. Let me take a look at that. Perfect. I would suggest, Saturday will be perfect. There'll just be a few morning lingering showers, but otherwise 77. Nice weather Saturday, nicer weather Sunday. I would suggest Sunday because it's going to be 84, nice in the morning, and mostly sunny in the afternoon. So Sunday's going to be gorgeous. So if you have plans outdoors this weekend or wrapping up Fiesta with any events, it's looking fine. It's just now. And then tomorrow night and Thursday morning, and then Friday night late in the overnight, we're expecting at least the chance at a few thunderstorms moving back into the area, Highest coverage for tonight will be east, but there will be a couple of pockets of rain around the area. So something to keep in mind as we get ready for Nyosa later on tonight, guys. So we'll keep it on the 7-day forecast for a little longer. Perfect. And we'll have a wonderful afternoon, guys. If you're going out to Nyosa, go early because, of course, it can get busy very fast. In La Vita, it can get very busy very quickly. So, all right, that's the 7-day forecast. Today, 79, 84 on Wednesday. Chance of some overnight storms late Wednesday and late Friday. Enjoy the weekend and enjoy the rest of this week with some cooler weather and even some more spring weather next week as well.